Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. So we're chasing after this girl who allegedly killed the previous leader.
Quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
This guy is not keeping me happy with his talk. He talks a lot. And he's got a lot of magic going on his weapons. Not that I don't have magic going on my weapons. He's doing like a life absorb spell. So I'm thinking, since this guy is annoying and he is the leader of the Thieves Guild, that he may have killed the previous guy. From what his own words are, that the previous guy who kind of loved the girl who allegedly killed him. And so that doesn't fully make sense either. So we have to get down here and see what happens. And it may be one of these stories where it doesn't matter what the truth is. Whatever we do just determines the truth. That often happens in video games. You'll just, like, if I kill her, then there won't be anybody alive to say different. The Draugrs now all have dragon shouts. We're at about level 35, and these are Draugr Death Lords, and this probably would have been different had we done this quest earlier. Let's see, take this chest, take everything in it. I don't see a way I can, well, I can shoot that.
You've just written your own epitaph.
But it just opens the guy, wakes the guys up. So you can see how the game pauses when you go into lockpicking mode. And this is really just its own system. Just on top of the other one. There we go. Death Lord. Take the gold, take the ebony sword. Gold, elven arrows. Gold. And gold. Or made some noise there and set off some alarm, some booby traps. I guess he's stuck back there now. Wouldn't that be weird if that was the only way to find the solution here?
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well.
Now, part of the reason why I don't trust this guy is he brought me, the new guy, with this very important mission. My assumption is so he could kill me too, and then nobody would question it or be too upset. This guy. My arrows aren't doing enough damage again. And I have the good arrows equipped. I have 16 damage elven arrows The only thing better than that is ebony arrows, which I only have 8 of. There's a burnt corpse just in the middle of nowhere. I thought there was something on the wall there. Another burnt corpse. All of a sudden things are turning out differently. We're seeing these burnt corpses.
That door up ahead. It's perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
So hit that guy. Hit that guy.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Draugr Death Overlord. Taking a lot of hits. I charged up my weapon so I can steal more souls, so I can do more enchanting, so I can become a better enchanter, so I can do a better fight. There's so many circles within circles here. Where'd that guy go? Was this the one? I guess he was. Well, then wasn't there another character? Light armor increased to 42 though. Oh, right over here is a word. If this is something new, weapon disarm. So where are we on the shouts? Let's see. Like, weapon... You get the first one always. But the 3 locations you would have to go to are the same place. So if you wanted fire breath, all 3 of them, you would just have to look it up online and see where the 3 words towards that shout are. And I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong. Though. Let's see. Is there a booby trap on this chest? No. Ebony bow. I'm carrying too much to be able to run, so it's time to put some of our pointless things that we don't need away. That's fine. That worked well. How much more of this? We found 1 really long dungeon. Maybe 2 really long dungeons. But then the rest are rather short. Your follower cannot accompany you here. He just walked right into a bear trap. So did I.
It's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint.
He's just gonna pick it.
Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Bird, bird, bird.
Must you keep stopping?
So, I think now we've just learned that if we can get to a place and we don't have a claw, just put it bird, bird, bird. Well, I've just been shot. This is the first cinematic cutscene we've seen in the entire game where it took control away from the player. Strange, since there are so many other opportunities to not have this happen.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
She drinks a potion and goes invisible.
Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
So who poisoned me?
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place.
Yep, he killed.
But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
So, as I thought, he was the bad guy.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on, you shot me.
No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot.
Is that him
I made
over
a
there?
split-second decision to get you out of the way. And it
That's my
prevented your
companion.
death.
You should have shot Mercer instead.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How are you gonna prove it?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. Journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course.
So, just going through this dialogue, not speaking out my choices. And then Nightingales.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here,
Okay.
take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Let's see. Can't you come with me to Winterhold? So what would happen if I ran back down to that area? Would I just find a door that I couldn't open?
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my
Probably.
name across his network.
I bet
of
there's
contacts.
nothing past that door.
For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Alright, tell me about Gallus.
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
You were
Gallus
lovers.
once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
So, it's kind of a silly argument. They're already thieves. Why do they care if they kill people?
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Alright, so I need to go to Winterhold.
Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else.
Alright. So we are here where he killed our horse.
There isn't much time. What is it?
And I guess in theory, maybe I could go down here, but maybe I can't. Let's hop down and see. Yeah, I guess I could go back this way. And we now know why it was important to not have our companion with us, because the companion would have been a point in the story that would have been difficult to explain. So we're looking for Inther, which I bet if I just put a quest marker, then I could have checked the map and known where to go. Okay, he's in actual Winterhold, not the college. Alright. How am I doing as far as leveling up?
I'm right behind you. I can. It might save your life.
Let's find somebody that might have something to sell.
Let's get going
We
then.
could blow up half of East March, and people
Perhaps
would
we can go
still
another
come
few
to us
decades
for
without a disaster.
enchantments.
Nasty
That would be
spells and
nice.
incantations for those
Let's
with
see.
the talent to cast them.
He's got 500 gold. So if I buy a bunch of soul gems from him to start with, that gives him 4,000. And that puts us in a nice position. Our ebony bow is 48. Ebony sword. I'm going to sell one of these and keep one. And then glass bow is 43. So we're going to sell that. Now iron dagger, longbow, Nordic arrows. We have 120 of these, where we have 348 of these, so we can just sell all those iron arrows. We can get rid of 2. All arrows, in fact, except for ebony arrows, we can go ahead and get rid of. Orcish arrows. Let's see. Pickaxe, sparks. Steel arrows. Ancient Nord for 40 versus 48. There we go. And we can sell the blue mage robes for sure. And ebony shield. Oh, actually I should have kept that one. That was a mistake. Fur bracers. Iron boots, iron shields, leather belt boots. This one, that one. ebony shield I want to keep. And frostbite venom, resist cold, strength, stamina, sneak, marksmanship, minor healing, minor magicka, minor stamina, plentiful magicka, plentiful stamina, strength, not needed, ultimate magicka, vigorous magicka. Does he have anything else worth owning? Nope.
All right.
All right.
So that's a one trip done as far as getting rid of our equipment, but I think our companion has a nice pile of other things to get rid of too. If I could get my companion into full ebony armor, that would be nice.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? Got curved swords.
So we go to the frozen hearth. Or hearth.
I don't like doing business with Azora's faithful. Make it quick.
Yes, what is it?
I understand Courier's been complaining about our customers again.
The mages don't let us go in the colony. They said it's not safe in there.
I believe he was
Here he is.
suggesting their
So one of the things that I've seen on the loading screen, which is a shame, is I can only adopt 2 kids.
Can I help you with anything
So we'll
else?
try to get a we'll try to get a little boy with our little
Carlisle.
girl,
Then
and
she's
that's it.
finally found it. Do
Which
you
seems
have
ridiculous
Dallas's
because I
journal?
could buy hundreds of houses here.
Problem.
I
Let
could
me
probably
see
have
it.
like 20
Now,
beds
this is just
set up
like Gallus.
for
A
different
dear
kids.
friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text
That
in
would
the
be
Falmer
an
language.
interesting improvement in the next game.
No. However, I know someone who might.
Falmer language.
Court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
So what exactly is a Falmer?
In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society.
So
Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland.
okay.
The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves.
So they're
who ended
not
up betraying
dwarves.
them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
I understand Irid's been playing Hunt the Elf again.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language.
Interesting.
Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed.
Doing
I
a lot of
suppose
talking
that risk
here.
always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes.
Just
quite
keeps
an
going.
Anecdote, actually.
You
I
know,
caught him trying to break into my
this
laboratory.
storyline
I
here
was about to show
would
him the
work
error
so
of his
much
ways
better
when
if
he made a
we just
curiously astute
always
comment
walked
about
from a
my
point
research
A
notes.
to a point B,
I was
and
astounded
during the
that
walk he would talk
led
to
a
you,
conversation.
just like this
Who would have
natural
imagined it would
conversation
lead to
as
such
you're
a
doing
strong
things.
friendship?
Because sitting
Anselmo
here
is
and
stubborn
standing
as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
and talk to him is
Mages don't
kind
let
of
us
just
go
a
in the college.
waste.
They said it's not safe in there.
Let's see. Arcane Authority.
How long are we going to let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough?
Just gonna
As
go ahead
long
and
as he
steal
keeps
that
paying,
since
I
I'm a
suppose.
thief.
He keeps to himself and isn't hurting anyone.
Oh, are you sure of that? I think Birna might disagree with you.
It's not my place to get involved.
I don't
Master
like
says
doing
it's
business
hard
with
because the
Azora's
college
faithful.
makes lots of bad
Make
things
it told me
happen.
to stay out of it.
But the mages have seemed
Alright.
nice.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Yeah,
If
I'd
you're
like to
business with the
know
college,
what's on
sate
sale.
that appetite, huh?
I can buy Salt Pile and that's it, so I'm not even gonna bother to
See ya.
try to sell
There's
things
not
to
many
him.
people left in Winterhold.
Let's see, hard answers. We
They have
need to
acid
speak
play.
to Cal Simone
Master
or
always wants to play Hunt the Elf, and he makes me be the elf.
Hunt the Elf. It makes me to be the elf. Okay. Let's see the oddities. Let's wait for six hours till this is open, and then we'll buy some more stuff. Here we go. What do you got? Burner?
I'd sell just about trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
So one of the elements that's still worth pointing out is there definitely, I don't need glass or goat horns, although you know what, I'll just get them anyways, just in case I decide to buy a second house. Of course, now I need to get that 2,000 back by selling potions. Fear poison, magical poison, stamina potion, poison, not potion, although I guess technically it's both. This luck picking, there's 40%, that one's 30%. Food, and let's see. Let's go ahead and talk to our companion. Where's my companion? There you are.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
Oh, you're not carrying anything either. Alright.
You lead, I'll follow.
So, we're clear. Just a mammoth head sitting here. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Speak to Calamico. He is in Marketh, which is not that city, but this one. So we've never been to this city. So we'll have to finally enter this area and start down the path. But the College of Winterhold does have a Daedric weapon at the bottom of it, and we didn't do anything with that. That's something we would want to come back and eventually deal with. We may have to do odd jobs for the mage guild, which wouldn't be terrible. We may have to do some odd jobs for the companions for similar reasons. We've got... Just take this stuff while it's here. And geez, how far down does this thing go? Right into a waterfall. And what's on the other side of this building? We're looking around. That doesn't look like there's much of anything on this side. Okay. Two markets. Two of the cities we've entered, though, we've barely just seen.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my skin.
What?
Never should have come here.
Death is highly overrated.
Glory to the force!
This is all clear.
I died for my
By the divines,
Yeah.
the Forsworn are
Another
in
body
the
to
city.
get rid of. Another body to
Everyone,
get rid of.
stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn.
Another body to get rid of.
So, Markarth is not a particularly...
Did you see that?
Damn. Another body to get rid of.
A forsworn agent here in the city.
We'll handle things from here.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened?
Notice the camera took control of this. I was there, he almost killed me. I heard him something about the Forsworn. That was it.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
So he gives me...
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. My note. Oh, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Everybody's staring at me.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent. Here in the city.
I'll go ahead and take all the things that are of any real value.
Margaret, he killed her right in front of me.
So, not a happy place. Let's read the note and start the story. We've got probably several books here. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. And now we've started the Forsworn Conspiracy. And maybe after I do this part, I'll be able to use the Talos amulet for my own shrine in my house. So there's this nice, or relatively nice, area over here that if you're just looking for a place to craft things and make things, this might work well. So this ebony shield, I'd lack the components of an ebony ingot there to make that, and this stuff I'm missing all that, and this stuff I'm missing all that, so I don't have anything right now to make the guns with. So where is the Shrine of Talos? Or do we move forward with the story? Because there's a couple things. Yeah, Shrine of Talos and such. One's this way, one's this way. I hope I have a dwarven arrow. Do I? This is the Hog's Cure. Do I have a dwarven arrow with me? I just sold all the dwarven arrows. So the Hog's Cure is...
There's so much to learn about the shop. I'll never get it all straight.
A little bit of not scared of an old woman now, are you?
Let's see, I don't want to talk
now,
to her.
You let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
I guess I have to talk to her.
I'm Bothella's assistant. She's the one you should talk to if you need an herb or a potion. You need to leave.
I need to leave? Okay.
You need to leave.
I must have...
You need to
You cannot wait while being asked to leave. Why do I need to leave? Because for some reason they decided yeah, to let me in too early. Seems like everything is 8 to 8. Alright. The Understone Keep.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Or, yeah, I'm not sure I want to go to the Understone Keep yet, so we'll go to the Shrine of Talos first. For more questing, fun, more quest, the Treasury House.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
What kind of patrons do you have?
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support.
Interesting.
All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers.
So...
I have records I need to tend to.
It seems, and if I'm remembering correctly, you can't actually do any business in the city yet. That they have this element.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brewers. Too long since we've had a good bandit.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
So, there's an abandoned house that we need to... That is another Daedric weapon, and it will be interesting actually to get that one. So... Here we have an expert thing, and if nobody's gonna see me, I'll just steal everything from her treasure stall. Trying to figure out which way is the right way. There we go. Remember, I am still a thief. There's nothing back here, though. Alright. And it's almost like he was the stall person there. Should I give stolen items to my daughter? Ooh. So he wants me to go to the Shrine of Talos. Which is where? It's not there.
We'll handle things from here. Who will...
Come on in.
This is Markarth, traveler.
Plenty of
Safest city
strong
in the
drink
Reach.
and clean rooms. This is the Silver Blood Inn. Let's sate that appetite,
So salt pile is all he's got.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Alright, Shrine of Talos, Shrine of Talos, where are you? It's gotta be somewhere up here.
Those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
This is the guard tower.
Break the law and Markov. So sit in a mine with you.
Huh. They make you a slave if you break the law. Temple of Dibella. Think that's a safe way to get down? I don't think it is. We found the Dibella statue. Here we go. The Shrine of Talos.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Okay, looks like there's nothing else here. Just activate that.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems.
I'll do.
After that attack in the market,
what are you talking about?
You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
You want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please,
interesting.
you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Okay. So we're gonna have to do some talking here.
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots.
This is probably a great city to get iron and silver from. That would be great. Who are the Forsworn? Good question.
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines.
So is it really the Stormcloaks killing people, or is it the new people in charge killing people in secret?
Why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Why don't you just move?
Let me know as soon as you found anything.
Alright, so we need to find out things about Wayland and Margaret, which that's kind of a in theory the clairvoyance spell would be the helpful spell here, but in reality not. It probably wouldn't help. Interesting.
Get that rotting carcass away from me.
So this guy's selling stuff, and this girl's in charge now.
Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a lover?
Let's ask. Let's see. What do you have for sale?
Beautiful things for beautiful people.
I could buy like a garnet, and then I could sell possibly some potions. See, some of these I just need to get rid of, like elixir of water breathing. Probably not needed. Right.
Please, I don't want to talk about it. All that blood. If you want answers, ask at the inn. She told me she was staying there.
Okay.
Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
Just try it.
come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
What was that you said, venomous wife?
Huh?
These two are arguing. I'll just use the key, fine. You're no fun. No fun game, no fun at all.
The age of aggression is just about done.
Margaret's journal, take the gold.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own.
Let's read Margaret's journal now. Books. Find evidence about Thornor.
With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our home.
Let's see. And we need to find out evidence about Waylon.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we'll drink and we'll
scurry away in complete fear in no time.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when some
See, now that I'm in the Thief Guild, it's kind of weird.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it white clean.
I need a dwarven arrow, and I bet I can't get a dwarven arrow anywhere around here.
I'm what
Isn't
you
that
call
right?
a soldier. This is the Silverblood. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Can't be too careful these days with the war and other dangers. For a fair price, I'll watch your back.
So here's one of the hired characters that you could have as a companion, but since he doesn't train you in anything in that sheet, it's really, really nice. I don't see any reason why you would want to take any companions that can't train you.
I'm right behind you. I
Like-
can. It might save your life.
Of course, I haven't leveled up in a while. And you can only take 5 lessons in anything.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions.
Yes?
Back off. We don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. Fun. This is your last warning, outsider. And keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
So I'm gonna be in trouble with these people.
So fast the guards will yank those
Don't
filthy
try
arms
to
of yours
haggle
off.
with. See it for yourself. Come back when you need more meat.
I need more arrows. I could probably make arrows. Let's just jump down here.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here?
Let's ask about Waylon.
Oh yes, Waylon. Bastard could have at least gone crazy after we made our silver quota. Whatever you want to know, I don't care. I run a smelter. That's it.
Let's see if we can persuade him.
Fine. I did notice something odd the last time we handed out.
Speech
the
doesn't go up enough.
Little extra slip of paper for Waylon. Took it right to his room after he got it. You want Garvey. He handles the keys for the Warrens. About the only thing that disease-riddled native is good for. What? No. Thonar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth.
So it's kind of like
But he
this
hands all the paperwork over
just
to Nepos
rich
the nose to finish.
mob
That old
owns the
man's
entire
back is
city.
heavy with burden. Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb.
Alright.
All right, then.
They don't like us talking to people.
Can we use the smelter? Yes, we can. Do we have anything we can make? We can make some iron.
Careful. You spill one drop of silver, I'm taking it out of your hide.
I would love to buy silver.
Did you just talk back to me? I'm not paid to listen. I'm paid to keep you working.
And to the Warrens we go.
You lost?
So these people are living here.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
To Olmog's room. To Garvey's room. Look at this. This is kind of just a mess. Why are you even locking the doors to these rooms? And why am I bothering to pick the locks? Watch the bar at the bottom right. Will it? How much does it go up when I open the pick in the printance lock? Not much, if any. I make more experience by just breaking the lockpicks. This is quite silly at this rate, actually. Let's see.
What? Why are you skulking about like that?
Why am I skulking around? You don't... Because I'm breaking into everybody's room. There's literally nothing in these places. Do they just lock them in? Is that what these are? Are these cells? Like slaughterfish eggs and slaughterfish scales. Actually, I do need slaughterfish scales to make a slaughterfish mount on my wall at my house. Our next level up on lockpicking is 75. Waylon's note. We'll take this. We'll take this. Belted tunic. Key to his room. We'll take that. Rock warbler egg. Obtain the key to his room. Yeah, well, we did that. Let's read Waylon's note. You've been chosen to strike fear in the hearts of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow. You know what to do. Inn. Find out who Inn is. What's down this way? Nothing. Unless there's some kind of secret panel there.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson.
Let's see, who sent you?
Someone who doesn't like you asking questions.
I'm gonna just keep asking in
Let's see what
questions.
you're made of.
Now, this guy's kind of strong, so I need to be a little careful here. I'm having to hit him a lot, but I think I'll get this happening. I'm glad everybody stays away in the fight and I can't accidentally hit a guard or something. Taking forever. I guess this is probably a reflection of how weak I actually am.
You mangy piece of pit bait.
wanna talk? Talk, I'll send you to the gods.
Sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
Nepos the Nose. Good to know.
Can't talk. Malish will beat me if I stop working.
Hmm. This does sound like a slave job. Alright. Where we still wanted to find Thornor. Where can we find Thornor? Let's see. Thornor in the treasury house, and information in Nepo's house. I might have a bit of a difficult decision to make here. I may have to pick between doing the right thing or doing the profitable thing. Let's see. If I jump down there, I will die. This path is complicated.
Eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Treasury house.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything.
Nana.
All right, dear?
Okay. Come on.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors.
Why did you send guards to threaten me?
What did you expect? That no one was going to notice you butting into business that wasn't yours? The guards know who holds the purse strings in this city, and I don't like snoops.
Interesting.
Markarth is my city. You have no right looking into my business. Now get out. I'm a busy man.
What? By the gods, Betrid!
What happened?
Now you're mine.
Who's attacking Nana? What in the world just happened?
Look what you've made me do.
That sweet old lady just attacked me. What happened?
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside.
Will you talk now?
Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna mine. He was supposed to keep them under control.
You made a deal with the Forsworn.
When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna mine. Now he's out of control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down.
So the Forsworn were put down by Ulfric. So they're a different group.
My prison. The source of half the silver in Skyrim.
Ah, that would
Most
explain
secure
why there's
prison
so
in
little
Tamriel.
silver in Skyrim.
No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control.
Hmm.
You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house.
Well, before we do that, let's see if there's anything too interesting. There you go. Another stone of Bozath. I've got 19 more of those though. Let's see.
Why you?
Oh well. I guess this is going down this way. Ah.
Stop. In the name of the Yard. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
What's the fine? Fine is 25 gold.
All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
I need to get out of here though because I've got a lot of stolen items.
Wait, I know you.
I have a lot of stolen items on me. And I do not like the idea of losing all those stolen items.
Oh, what happened?
Silver ingots just sitting here. And an expert safe. Take that gold, take all this. Excellent. Let's come over here. The weird thing is I'm not gonna find a dwarven arrow in this entire city. I'm almost certain. So I am probably going to have to figure out some way to run back to another place and purchase what I need. So how are we on the quest now? Find out about Nepos is our next stop. And let's see. We've got several things to do with that conspiracy. And then we also need to speak with Kalmako and all of that too. So the weird question I guess is, would I want to go to Whiterun and fast travel Whiterun, or fast travel to the Thieves Guild? Let's see. What happens if I go to the Thieves Guild? That's a question. Since Marcus Frey, in theory, should be back there and should kill me on sight, then this will be an interesting turn of events. Unless he didn't go back this way and instead is doing something different. So he didn't come back here, which is fine. Which puts me in a good position to run over here. And I still don't think I have any thieves equipment to sell to the lady, which might be a problem.
Pull up a seat. Have a drink.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? All right then.
So I need some guild armor.
Idiot. He said furs, not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
Let's see if we can go find some guild armor in this first. Guild chest. Guild chest. Empty. In table. Come on, somebody's got to have some armor somewhere here.
What's on your mind? If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Search the barrel. Empty chest. Like Dwemer bowl. Iron armor, we'll take that. Roll of paper, take it, why not? Standing right in front of this. Child's doll. I'll take that. Wooden sword. Just taking everything here. Seriously, is there no other place to get guild armor? Nightingale's factor fishing.
Yeah, you need something?
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need any,
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything,
Talk to me?
you let me know.
Okay.
Carrying too much now. Alright. This is getting nowhere fast. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous. Thieves Guild gloves, finally. Shadow marks. So whatever. Thieves Guild boots. And if there was a Thieves Guild hood somewhere around it here, I don't see it. Or whatever. We'll turn the boots into lockpicking ones, or we'll do the... I think the boots would probably be the best, actually. Because an increased sneak might do us a lot better than increased lockpicking. Lockpicking doesn't happen that often. And that was a lot of extra work just to be able to talk to the lady again.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Alright.
Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original.
So,
Trust
boots.
me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Alright. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be
So we now have Thieves Guild boots added.
Welcome to the code. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Lockpicks. Potion of health. Potion of invisibility. Let's see. Fire. Frost. Fear. Torpor. And wariness. That gives her 5,000. And let's just start. What I want to sell is things that I can't get rid of other ways that are stolen. So this blue dress, for instance, we'll sell the stolen one. This gold ingot, not a problem. I can craft something with that. Rubies, not an issue. Piece of paper, I'll get rid of one of those. Or calcum ingot, not a problem. And all the rest of that, not problems. Sell this book. Sell this book. This book. This book. This book. This book. That one. That one. That one. That one. And I don't think I've read this one, but I'll sell it anyways. Sell all the food I can sell. None of my potions seem like they've been stolen. And let's see, gold diamond ring, iron armor, iron helmet, necklace of lockpicking, enchanted boots of imminent stamina, braces of lockpicking, this, these, this, tavern clothes. So pickpocketing is now 25% better with these. And ebony bow versus ebony sword versus ebony war axe. Held glass bow, iron daggers, burning, staff of arcane authority, staff of sparks, steel daggers, steel greatsword, and one wooden sword. I probably don't even need 2 wooden swords. And I think I've made a mistake here, because now I don't have enough things to really sell until I go back to the disenchanting
All right then.
station and make sure I can get there. So can I get back to my house and disenchant and do all that?
It's been a long time since anyone joined us. Seems like people are in a rush to leave.
And she didn't have any dwarven arrows, so I need to actually go to a different place. I think I've gotten rid of everything that's stolen. That's fine. Right. Out to Riften. And then once we're down here, we can fast travel to our house. And once we fast travel to our house, we can continue working on the many issues of trying to have things, trying to do things the right way.
What can I do for you, friend?
Like, go here and make sure we don't have anything. I do have actually several things that I need to destroy. And see, that was what I was realizing, is that the items for purchase often have enchantments on them. I just don't know.
You're back. Hey, I got you something. Hope you like it.
Ah. Silver ruby ring. Alright. So this. I wonder about this Dibella statue. I can stick it in there. That and that one. So, boys blue tunic, we don't need more. So I'm gonna get rid of all but one. Keep the statue, this, and 2 wooden swords. There we go. And more work needs to be done, but we're running late here. Really late. Like, really late. So we don't have the opportunity to continue. So that's where this recording is going to be. So as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right there's a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.